Alright, just give me a minute. I'm just letting everyone know what's up. Two seconds if anyone's already joined, which would be highly unlikely. Oh wait, I gotta post a link. Stupid. Alright. Okay, I think I posted on Facebook, posted on Discord. It's good enough. I don't really care that much anyway. It's gonna be a short stream today. I'm don't want to push it. I'm playing without my wrist brace. I haven't worn it the last couple days. And yeah, so I'm probably only going to stream for about an hour. It shouldn't take that long to explain this game. Anyway, we're playing Serpent Safari, which is an oddball Gottlieb. Fun game, but we're streaming it at the request of one of the IFPA participants, Stefan Harold. I think he's from Germany. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's Germany. Yeah, so Serpent Safari, oddball Gottlieb, kind of a weird ass theme. There's a fucking big lizard dude in the middle, and it's about a water park or in a safari or some shit. I don't know. It's kind of weird. The game is pretty simple. There is a grid of colors, and each color represents a shot on the playfield. So orange is this left little scoop here, green is this left ramp, yellow is the spinner, which is way in behind there, red are the targets of death directly in the center, and then purple, I guess? Yeah, I guess kind of purplish. Purple is the whirlpool ramp here on the right hand side. The main goal is to complete things on this grid. So if you complete a full row, you will get the award at the top. So the orange one is the million round, the green one is how you play multi-ball, the yellow one is a super spinner, safari round is you collect the animals for points, and extra ball round, which is basically pointless since extra balls are off. Yeah, dude, it is a good day. So we're gonna try and see how that goes. It's good. I think I'm only gonna stream for about an hour. I don't want to put too much time on the wrist yet. I'm gonna ease back into it probably. So yeah, so each color has its own round associated with it. But on the other side of the coin, there are also things that you get on the rows as opposed to just the columns. The only one that's really important is this third row. So there's one multi-ball in this game, which is the green one, which is where there are a lot of points. If you can get the super jackpot in the green one, there's a ton of points there. The other one is the exact same multi-ball, but without the hurry up that comes from completing the column, and that's the third set of lights on the row from the bottom. So basically what you need to do, if you've already played your green mode multi-ball, you then need to get through 3 shots of each of the colors in order to light lock again, to light multi-ball again. So the main goal is playing your multi-balls and getting a super jackpot. You can also complete the entire grid, which I want to say it's worth 5 million in bonus, which is not a ton, but you know, points are points, and you need to do it anyway, because the problem is that once you accomplish something, you're locked out. So you get the one multi-ball in the green column, and then you'll get the one multi-ball in the green row, and then that's it. You have to then complete the entire grid in order to have an opportunity to get those multi-balls again. During multi-ball, either the multi-balls or they're exactly the same, there will be 2 lit shots that you need to make, which will then light jackpot. Jackpot is scored on here on the left ramp. After you complete the jackpot, then I think it's all shots are lit. So the scoop, the left ramp, the spinner, the right ramp, and then the arcade target to then light super jackpot, which is where there's a fuck ton of points. So, Evan, good to see you, dude. Thanks for stopping by. So getting super jackpot is really the most pertinent thing to do, but also the most difficult thing to do. So yeah, the other thing that I've seen people do and is just spend a lot of time doing nothing but Whirlpool, which can be quite lucrative. We'll try that as well to see how that works out. We'll try some varying strategies. So we're going to play for the multi-balls, we're going to play for completing the matrix, and we're going to play just Whirlpool all day and see which one comes out on top. Gamer Chick, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, that kind of sort of rounds out the rules. As I said, it's not a very deep game. The one thing I will mention for the people coming to play this game, 2 specific things that have been modified. For anyone that's played a normal Surf and Safari, there is a hole that you can plunge into from the skill shot. That's supposed to be the skill shot, and like it even says when you start the game, you'd be like, shoot gently. And yeah, I've taken a piece of spring steel and covered the hole, because the problem with the hole was that the rewards were completely random, and some of the rewards were multi-ball, and considering how many points are in multi-ball, it was completely unfair of an advantage for one player to get multi-ball and another player not to get multi-ball. So that's been taken out of the game. There's no opportunity to get that. The other thing that I've done on this game, I've removed the rubber on the posts to make saving it much more difficult. And then the outlane switches have been disabled. And specifically why they've been disabled is because I don't know if it's probably not the first ball save, but definitely not the first ball save. What am I talking about? The outlanes, when you plunge, within the first 10 or 15 seconds, if a ball comes out of the pop bumpers and goes directly to an outlane, you get a ball save. And I use air quotes for this ball save because what it actually is an extra ball. It's a guaranteed extra ball no matter what. Even though I have extra balls turned off, or wait, extra balls. No, there's no other way to achieve an extra ball. That's why. Yeah, no, sorry, that's right, because you can get extra balls here on extra ball round. Even though I have extra balls turned off, if the ball goes down the exit lane in the required amount of time, you will get an extra ball regardless. So it's sort of like a ball save, but realistically, it is a ball save, but it's an extra ball. And so in order to prevent players from being able to get the extra ball and be able to play what is essentially a ball save, I've disabled the outlane posts, and that removes any opportunity for that to happen. So yeah, those are the main things. So we're going to start up the game now. It's got some really funky music and some funny call-outs, so it's not a bad game. I kind of like it. It's on loan from one of the local collectors named Eddie Durazio. I do appreciate all the support that the local community has given me, so I figured I would mention that this isn't mine, and this is one of the loaner games that I've gotten and am having the opportunity to use for the tournament. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, sound's really low. Turn this up. Where's the sound? Oh, there it is. Turn it off. Can't find the right volume where I want it. There we go. There we go. That's better. Don't want it too low, but we don't want it too high. I don't feel like screaming the whole time. But I do want you to experience the lovely music that is Surf and Safari. Alright. So we've got it on the left flipper. I don't think post pass work. No, post pass work okay. I I didn't shoot too hard. They're not great. The other thing I should talk about is the in-lanes. So on the in-lanes, you'll see these, or you probably can't see because it's so goddamn bright. There are two yellow inserts that are on the in-lane. When these inserts are lit and you roll over the in-lane, it actually awards a random letter in the matrix. So if you're stuck in a situation where all you've got is red, these are great to go after because God, I don't ever want to shoot those. So we might try some shatzing later to see if we can't go after these in-lanes and see if they're reasonable. But right now I'm going to go for left ramp because I want to get toward my first multi-ball. When you get to the top of the lock, there will be a hurry up where you need to shoot this hole, and as soon as you shoot the hole, then you will start your 2-ball multi-ball. So we're going to start shooting left ramp. So there's the left ramp. And then we were way too early. And there's that insert giving me a random award. And apparently I'm way off on my shots. I get the 1 and then that's it. But the game is also smart enough that when you're shooting the ramp, there we go. So that gave me a 3.8 million hurry up, which is pretty great. But as I was saying, the game is smart enough that when you're shooting the ramp, it doesn't leave the insert lit. It only turns the insert back on after you've hit another switch. So it's really smart in that way so that you can't sit here and shoot this ramp to finish the matrix. You actually have to work towards completing the matrix correctly. So we got a really quick hurry up. When you complete this lock, like I said, there's a hurry up. It was 4 million. I got back into the hole pretty quickly, got 3.8, so that's pretty good. So like I said, in the start of the multi-ball, there's 2 shots. Luckily we got 2 easier ones. We got the left scoop and the left ramp. So hit those, and then jackpot will do that on the left ramp, and then we have to hit the remaining shots to then light the super jackpot. And that's the ultimate goal that we want to try and accomplish here. Alright, so I want to try and get this under control, and then I got a complete house ball, so I got nothing. So what I'm trying to do now is quickly get the ball under control, which doesn't seem like it's going to happen. Nope. Because after multi-ball, there is a short period of time where you get to shoot the left ramp, which lights Whirlpool Millions. And Whirlpool Millions means that every time it spins around in this little circle, for 1 shot, you will get 1,000,000 points instead of whatever the current value is. Right now, the value is at 50K. So, because I'm on the left flipper, I'm just going to take a shot at the Whirlpool, but since we need to make at least 3 shots to it anyway to get the next lock. So there's 1. We got 250,000 for that. Save the ball. And now that I'm on the right flipper, this ramp is basically useless to me now because I've completed the green lock, and so there's absolutely no point in shooting this. The only thing that's there is looping record, which is worth absolute 0. You get to put your name up on the game, but from a points perspective, it's worth nothing. So absolutely no reason to sit there and loop the left ramp. So at this point, I'm going to take a shot at the pipeline here, and that will do, well, it won't complete it yet, so I have to get a red. So I'm going to take a shot at this pipeline and get one of the orange targets, hopefully. So it likes to bounce out on me sometimes. There it is. And then we're going to shoot into the Whirlpool. So there's 600,000 for that, 700,000 for that. Back into the pipeline, and I'm going to kind of see if I can keep doing this sort of back and forth like this. There's 1 million for that. So we've got the 3 shots on the Whirlpool now. Get under control again. Oh shit, or not. And then we're going to shoot back into the pipeline. Oh, not good. I think I hear Mrs. Pickle. Nope, thought I did. 1.6 million for that Whirlpool shot, so there seems to be quite a bit of value in the Whirlpool. So there's another shot to the pipeline. Now we've completed the Whirlpool for an extra ball round. So you have to shoot all the flashing shots for the extra ball, but we didn't get a very good feed out of the pop bumpers there, but we're at 14 million, so there seems to be some value in just doing Whirlpool all day as a strategy, because that's quite a few points that we're at already, 14 million. So there's a useless shot to that ramp. I'm going to shoot into the spinner, because I want to start working on the yellow targets so that I can get 3 shots. And you got to be really careful. We got the red one on the in lane, up and down, which was nice. Because there's a couple of these kicker targets, which are a Gottlieb signature. This target over here has a coil behind it, so when you hit it, it smashes the ball out into the playfield out of control, usually into a slingshot, but then fires it everywhere else. So there's really a lot of dangerous stuff on this playfield. So the red is going to definitely be our hardest one to do because we have to hit these targets of death sitting right here in the center. And obviously, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to keep shooting the pipeline and the boomerang for now until I complete those. And then at that point, I might try some shatzing of the in lanes to see how well that works out and try and finish off the splash. So we'll go for pipeline. There's another shot to the pipeline. Oh, that was bad. And one more. There it is. So now this target here will be lit for 3 million a shot. Oh, it didn't. All right, that was weird. Oh, shit. Am I going to survive that? Apparently. Almost died there, but we're all right. Good save. So when we shoot this pipeline again, that's going to start the million round, and the million round is basically this target here is lit for 3 million a shot. Now, obviously, this target is very dangerous to shoot for, but it is 3 million. So I'm not going to want to shoot it from the right flipper because a forehand shot into this is going to just come ricocheting back at me very quickly, and I'll have to react very quickly in order to try and save it. Really what we want to do is try and backhand into it. That's not terribly dangerous. It's still not the greatest idea in the world, but it is 3 million points. So it is good value. So let's shoot the pipeline here. All right, we got the pipeline, and now this is lit for 3 million. So there was 3 million. Nice little backhand. I kind of had to flip that one away because we weren't getting control. I was trying to graze it off the side as I'm going on these forehand shots. There's one. That's kind of what I wanted right there, was that great grazing shot, so that I could sort of not hit it directly, just graze it into it. So I'm at the point now where I need the boomerang. So let's pass this over and shoot the boomerang shot. One more for the boomerang. All right. Now we've got the boomerang. And this boomerang is just... Oh. I tilted. There is an issue with the randomness of the skill shot on this game, Scribble. So to fix that, what I did is there's a piece of steel sitting on the hole that's over there. There's no way to get the skill shot. That was one of the mods that I did to make this game tournament ready. It's something that Papa has done, and that's why I decided to do that so that it could be a tournament ready game. As for how the wrist's holding up, so far so good. It feels a little tired right now, so we'll see how long. Like I said, this is going to be a short stream because this is sort of my first time back on pinball for any length of time. And I can definitely feel like it's a little sore, but it's not that bad. So I want to slowly start bringing myself back up to normal play because this Friday is the start of the IFPA, basically. So the World Championship, while the main event doesn't start until Thursday next week, we do a bunch of pre-events that's sort of the week of IFPA. So that starts on Friday, so I need to start playing heavy competition this Friday, and then I don't stop until the next Sunday. Yeah, so it's gonna be a crazy week, that's for sure. Or crazy 10 days actually. Yeah, crazy 10 days. And it's kind of insane when I say that now out loud. I'm playing 10 days of pinball. That makes sense. All right. So we're almost. Well, I say we're almost done the Matrix, but really we're not. And the reason, so we've got all the stuff done. And we're at a term that we would use at this point in the pinball world is we're basically in jail. We can't do anything else. All of the stuff has stopped. The only thing we can do is shoot these stupid drop targets because the game basically locks us out of being able to accomplish anything else until this red column is completed. And we need at least 2 completions of these 3 banks of death targets to light our lock. So we're really not in a great spot because shooting these, we're on ball 3. 24 million isn't a terrible score, but it's not a great score. But shooting these 3 targets is never smart. So we're gonna see what we can do here. See if we can get control. Nah, barely. Nope, and that's that. So I wanted to try and get to a position where I could start trying to shots the in lanes, but that didn't work out. So, all right, we did the multi-ball, we did most of the modes except for the red one. Really, we want to spend some time trying to get these in lanes to get the red one, but we have to complete everything else first. So, all right, it wasn't, and we did shitty in the multi-ball because we had a crappy feed on the plunge. So, let's go again. All right, good catch there. So we're going to go right into the green, or what is it? That's the rapid shot, and get our first multi-ball ready. It's a nice, easy shot. These are good, strong flippers. I rebuilt them when I shopped this game out. So there's really no problem at all to just make that shot over and over. Whoa, shit, that was really close. I'm going to try and bounce that over. All right, 3.2 million. For that, that's pretty good. Camper, good to see you, dude. Bracelet man. No, I'm not bracelet man today. I'm trying without the bracelet. There's no way I could play with the bracelet. This game is called Surf and Safari. It's a lizard dude that runs a water park with a bunch of chicks in it. That, yeah, like here, I'll try and see if I can't scroll around a little bit here. So there's some more of the back glass. I can't really be seen, but there's the big lizard dude in his water park of Surf and Safari. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense for a theme of pinball. So right now what we're in is we're in multi-ball by shooting the green ramp, or the rapids ramp, which is the green lights, and that completes this green column. And what that does is it starts to hurry up, and then as soon as we shoot the okay, so yeah, the tournament this week. So okay, I'll back up a little bit. This will be a good chance for me to rest my wrist anyway. So leading up to IFPA, the World Championship, we're playing 3 other tournaments, and so the first tournament is at a local place called Bluffs Pinball, run by a guy named Walt, and he's running what's called, we call affectionately pump and dump, and that means there's banks of machines of about 5 or 10, and the goal is to play the games as many times as possible, paying money each time to get the best score you can possible, and you get points depending on how well you do on those games. And then we take the top 16 players that have the most points from those games, and we put them into a finals bracket, and then that's usually groups of 4 playing across 3 machines with a score like 4-2-1-0. Yeah, Walt is a pretty awesome dude. And then, so after, that's the Friday, Saturday. And then the Sunday, Monday, we're playing at Eddie's Place, which is another great location. And that's going to be match play. And that's basically groups of 4 playing 3 games with a 3-2-1-0 scoring system. Play 5 rounds, so 15 pinballs in a single day. 15 games of pinball in a single day in groups of 4. And then again, we take half the field and advance them to the playoffs the next day. Similar playoff format, and then we crown a winner from that one. After Eddie's tournament, then we go to a great location in downtown Toronto called Cabin Fever to play a round of what we call pin golf. It's like a melding of golf and pinball. And basically what you have is target scores across 9 games, and you have to achieve that target score in as few balls as possible. And obviously, just like golf, no, it's all solo games. So when I say groups of 4, I'm playing against 3 other people. Those are my adversaries, I guess is the best way of putting it, or my competitors. Everything is solo. There are no teams. Pinball is social in the sense that you're always playing against other people, head-to-head, face-to-face. There's no virtual pinball portion of this, but they're all your direct competitors. They're not your team. And so back to the pin golf, similar thing. We're going to play 9 games of pin golf, and then whoever has, and this the only difference on this one, whoever has the lowest scores then makes it to the finals, and another similar finals, groups of 4, play 3 games, blah blah blah, crown a winner. That'll be done on, so that's the Tuesday, Wednesday tournament. And then Thursday is when the World Championship starts. So Thursday is when the players will come up to my place, and they'll start just play testing games and get an opportunity to practice on everything. And then that'll give me an opportunity to find any issues and fix them before the actual tournament starts on Friday. We also do the Epstein Cup, which is what I talked about before, which is the North America versus Europe tournament that happens every year at the IFPA World Championship. And then Friday is the actual start of the World Championship. We play for 2 days of qualifying for 8 rounds in groups of 4, playing 3 games, an old, a mid, and a new. And then you get points based on how well you finish within the group. It's 7-5-3-1. And then at the end of qualifying on the Saturday, we then split the group in half because there's 64 players. It goes from 64 to 32. And then we play what's basically a best of 4 on the Sunday head-to-head. So, yeah, America. North America. There has been a Canadian on the Epstein team. I can look at this actually. I've got the plaque right here. So here's the plaque for the Epstein Cup. Oh, I can only see the winners. But every year that North America has won the Epstein Cup has had a Canadian on it. I assume almost every year has had a Canadian on it at some point. Yeah, I think every year has had a Canadian on it. Because Robert Gagnon comes out to every IFPA, and he would make every Epstein Cup. So he's definitely going to be on it in every Epstein Cup, and he's a fellow Canadian. So yeah, it is 100% a fuck ton of pinball, dude. It is a metric fuck ton of pinball. All right. So we started multi-ball. I rested my wrist. I've explained a bunch of things. Hopefully you found that interesting. Now that we started multi-ball and you've been listening to this awesome background music for so long, to Canada and beyond. Exactly, Camper. No, pinball is nowhere near as popular as hockey in Canada, London. Like, not even close. Pinball's not as popular as, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of something not super popular, but, you know, popular enough. Pinball's not overly popular. Like our ranking system that I help manage has like 30,000 people registered in it, which is not, you know, it's a lot of people, but it's not millions of people, you know what I mean? So, yes, Tim Hortons, very important, Swiss Chalet, yep, and ketchup chips. Jan, can you explain the tournament again? Yeah, London, sure thing. We're playing a lot of motherfucking pinball over 10 motherfucking days, and that's it. The end. Hope you enjoy the explanation. Alright, so we got the multi-ball lit. We've got the ball locked. We're going to plunge the next ball. We need to shoot this left ramp and then the spinner to light the jackpot on the left ramp. So we're going to hopefully get a better plunge here. I'm going to try and get control. So we got that ball. Now we're just desperately trying to get this ball. Here it comes. It's coming, right? Nope. Alright, so we need to cradle separate here. See if this works. Barely. But we did get one of the shots, so we were able to sort of reactively flip into the spinner, which completes that shot for the jackpot. So now we just need the left ramp. Alright, I'm going to try and do a little over and then post-transfer. So we're going to try and pop this ball up just a little bit onto the swing, and then quickly post-transfer the ball underneath it over. I'm glad you get it, London. Now that I'm glad you understand now. That's good. That's my number one goal in life, is to make sure that you understand exactly what's going on at all times. All right. That was way too hard. So we're going to still transfer that over. So there's the ramp. Now we need the jackpot. So it's a 5 million jackpot. And we lost that ball. And there's absolutely no grace period. So what you saw there was me make the shot for the jackpot and not get any credit for it. No, give me the Whirlpool Millions at least, Jesus. So we got dick for that multi-ball. Absolute dick. And then we shot the ramp for Whirlpool Millions to light, and we didn't shoot the Whirlpool for the millions. So, yeah, well, apparently in this specific, very specific instance, Camper, it was too hard. But I do understand your meaning there. All right. Oh, shit. I was about to dump water all over myself. All right. So now we just need to start completing other things. We're on ball one. I'm going to be a little... No, I'm not going to be stupid. I was going to shoot there's one drop target down already. I'm like, I'm going to shoot those 2 drop targets. I'm like, no, I'm not. That's dumb. I want to start working on the other things on this playfield. I want to shoot the pipeline. I want to shoot the Whirlpool. I want to start working towards the second multi-ball, which I don't really have a ton of control over because I need to get this red one, which, you know, like I said, is basically death if I try and shoot for it. Oh, we got another target. All right, I took a pot shot at the... Oh, I took a pot shot at the red target and almost died. So far, so good. It was feeling a little sore earlier, but it's I think the rest already made it feel a little bit better. So I'm not going to play for too long. I'm going to play for probably like an hour and then call it, just because I don't want to push it too hard. But yeah, thanks for asking, Camper. You cannot advance the matrix during multi-ball scribble. The only thing you could do during multi-ball if you wanted was to shoot 2 of the 3 drop targets down, and that way when you come back out, you only have to hit 1 of them to get an extra shot on the matrix. But you aren't able to work toward the matrix once you're in any of the modes. Sorry, London. Mrs. Pickle is not for rent. She's mine and mine alone. Not even for non-sexual related, non-pain in the ass requirements. Alright, more Whirlpool. I don't know why I shot that ramp. There's absolutely no point to doing that. We want the pipeline, and then we want to shoot the Whirlpool. Or not. We'll shoot the spinner. Nope. We'll have to shake the machine excessively to try and save our ball. Ah! Tilt? No? Alright, no tilt. We're getting lucky on these advances from the in lanes. We're getting a bunch of splash out of it, which is nice. I am selfish. I will 100% be 100% selfish on that. I forgot, where's the cup? I'm missing the cup. I forgot to refresh the stupid cup. Come on, cup, come back. There it is. Alright. Spinner. Spinner is a really dangerous shot. Yeah, that's gonna, of course. I could tighten it, but I feel like it's relatively reasonable. Like, I've given it some good shoves, and you're definitely getting the warnings. So, and you saw the tilt there, so it's not super loose, but it's not super tight. I think it's okay, personally, but, you know, we'll see. I know London, that's, I'm very much aware of that. She just got home right now from buying a ton of food and chips and snacks and shit for the World Championship that we're planning to sell. And she's going to work the whole way through the World Championship while I'm playing pinball, selling food and shit like that to the participants so that they have an opportunity to eat something, since there's not a lot of opportunity to eat. So she's extremely supportive and not at all a pain in my ass. And I'm a very lucky person to have found her, and yeah, it's pretty awesome. So that's what I got to say about that. I shot too hard. Alright, so we need one shot to the whirlpool for the extra ball round, which is the extra useless round. But I mean, it's one shot to the whirlpool, so we'll take the shot to the whirlpool since we get some points for that anyway, and then a shot to the pipeline to get us the extra ball. But we'll lose the ball out of the pop-uppers as a result. Alright, but I tell her all the time that she rocks, dude. Don't worry about that. She's very much aware of that she has all the power in this relationship. Oh, and that's that. I wonder if this will come back, actually, because it ain't no switches. Yep, that came back, so that makes sense. This would definitely not come back. Alright. So we're still kind of in a lot of trouble here from a perspective of the game. We need, well, not a ton of trouble. We need one more orange and then one red to light lock, because we'll have 3 completed. So let's try and get the orange. Alright, and then we're going to shoot the target to death and hope for the best. I'm trying to sort of graze them, but that didn't work out. I was way wide. So we got 2. Now we just need one more, and that will light lock. So there's one more, and I almost died. Yep, oh, there we go, got it out. So that was obviously very dicey. Exactly, Scribble. And there's going to be the practice night on Thursday where participants are going to have an opportunity to play all the games, and if they say the tilt is too loose, then we can 100%, it's really easy to switch. So either between rounds or after the practice night, we can 100% switch the tilt around if we feel that it's too loose. So, and I'm sure Zach and Josh are going to go and play test every game at least once to sort of test tilts and shit like that. So they'll have some opinions as well. So we actually got the red, we got the 3. So now lock is lit here on the scoop. You can see the little green insert here is flashing for lock. So if we transfer over and then we shoot that hole, we get another multi-ball. So now we have another opportunity to get some actual points. So 5 million for the regular jackpot, and I think it's like 30 million for the super. We need to shoot the spinner, and then the whirlpool to light the regular jackpot first. So let's get that out of the way. No, please don't die. Alright. Shoot the whirlpool. Nope, we're going to shoot it into the pop-uppers. There's the whirlpool. Just trying to, nope, that's the end of that. And like I said, there's no grace period at all. But we want the Whirlpool Millions. So there's the Whirlpool Millions lit. So we'll try and get this over. And there we go, million Whirlpool. So that's, 4 or 5 million for that, which is pretty good value. Is it still lit? Looks like it's still lit. Oh, it's still lit. That's weird. I thought that turned off. There it goes. Turned off now. So Whirlpool Millions by itself is also a lot of value. And we're almost at the end here of getting the Matrix. So that gets us pipeline, 3 million a shot on this 3 million target. See if we can't graze into that. Another cool feature that that's the end of that. Another cool feature I don't know if you've noticed is that in the Matrix, you can actually see the numbers as it counts down for the time you have left in the mode that you're currently in. So that was a little neat feature that I had only learned pretty recently. So we still haven't had a good multi-ball. We haven't completed the Matrix. We were really close there. We did get to play both multi-balls, but we did fucking dick all with them. So yeah, let's try again. And that's the end of that ball. So that's as much of a house ball as possible. 23,000 after plunging the ball, having it go into the slings and go left out lane. That's pinball sometimes. Go from a 34 million score to 23,000 on ball 1. And it did it again, but this time this one's going to come back, because at least it didn't hit a switch that time. Alright. Nope, still haven't gotten the ball where we want it. We want it on the right flipper. So that we can start shooting for multi-ball. But the game does not want to give us the ball where we want it. There we go. So I took 2 warnings for that move. So I have no more leeway now. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That's okay though. Oh, the pipeline's being a little sticky. There we go. Oh. Yeah. Alright, another shot into the pipeline. Shoot the whirlpool, shoot the whirlpool. What did I miss? You're saying damn to London? I guess the completely terrible ball 1 that I had as a result of having the ball just go straight into the left out lane, and there it goes anyway. So 3 million after ball 2. BHK. I always forget the acronyms. Give me a second and I'll figure it out. BHK is no, it's not deckhand butters. Are you saying deckhand butters? No. What's your opinion on BHK? Tell me who BHK is. I don't remember. I'm trying to think of the acronym. I did not shoot it there. There we go. Oh, Bounty Hunter Kyle. It's really going to depend on a lot of things. So, it sounds stupidly overpowered. But it's going to see, like, it depends on how they make it, right? Like, because if his shot speed is super slow, he's never going to kill anything anyway. Like, I'm trying to think of the Kyle. So, there's Gunslinger Kyle and Drow Owls Kyle, and Mystic does Mystic even have a Kyle? I don't think Mystic has a Kyle. But my point is that Gunslinger and Drow Elves, generally speaking, they're pretty fucking shitty in terms of actually damaging or killing a unit. So like maybe you get lucky on some rats, but that's generally it. Like you're not going to be killing fighters, you're not going to be killing assassins, you're not going to be killing much. I mean, flying is a big deal, but it's really gonna depend on how it works inside the game. But yeah, reading the description, it sounds super overpowered, and it also depends on how much the heal is. Like the heal could be, 10 hit points. We don't know, right? So, oh yeah, Ninju. Yeah, Ninju as an attacking unit is useless. Does nothing for damage, right? Like you use him for the buff, and that's about it. But from an attacking perspective, he's garbage. So, like if you take into account the fact that every Kyle that has come before this Kyle is basically garbage, and you only ever use him for his charge and nothing else, yeah, like I would say I'm not too worried about it. But again, we'll have to see. It's all going to depend on because the buff could be, we don't even know what the buff is. They haven't told us. The buff could be only like 1+1 per kill. You know what I mean? Which isn't a ton. So it's really going to depend on how it's implemented. Right now, there's not enough information to really say it's fucking stupid. But it sounds fucking stupid, and knowing Red Links, it will be fucking stupid. But I can't say with certainty that it is fucking stupid until I fucking see how fucking stupid it is. If that makes sense. All right. Let's see if we can't get a jackpot. All right, we had the balls where we wanted them. We got one shot. Got to get the spinner. So there's the jackpot lit. Now I just need to get a ball somewhere. Come on, ball. All right. So do this. Oh, come on, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Nope. No grace period at all. So extra ball, we got some points for that. And we get some millions off the million spinner. Or the million whirlpool. Oh, shit. That's the end of that. glad to have advanced the boomerang. And the splash. Shoot all the spots. I mean, I'm curious to see how. I didn't see how much the extra ball was that I got, but I'm not going to see how much the extra ball is because I'm dead. All right. Not bad for a 2-ball game, really. I mean, 10 million a ball is not terrible. So let's see if we can't do better. Bounce that over. I meant to shoot the ramp, but ended up shooting the pipeline by accident, and the pipeline fell out, so that didn't work out. So we'll shoot the whirlpool. Maybe I'll try whirlpool all day. I haven't tried that strategy yet, so that's what we're going to do this game. We're going to just shoot. We're going to ignore the rest of the playfield, and we're just going to shoot the whirlpool all day and see what happens from a points perspective, how effective a strategy that is. Because the biggest problem with doing this all day is dealing with that feed. So I mean, sometimes it's very nice. That was a good feed. Not really much of a problem to deal with. But generally speaking, if it hits anything, and even so, that's what I kind of had the tip on that. I might have been able to save it, but dealing with the feed out of the pop bumpers is really the worst part of shooting the whirlpool over and over again. But we're gonna try and see if that works out. And then once you drain, you lose all the value that you were building up. I'm just kind of doing that so I can bail out and shoot into the whirlpool again. And we can just kind of ignore the round and keep shooting the whirlpool because I think it still advances the value. Nope. I mean, it might still advance the value. I'm saying nope to my shot missing. Jesus. There we go. Yeah, we're still getting points. We'll see if it goes to 150K. So the whirlpool doesn't advance in rounds. So basically, Jesus, that's the feed for you, right? Like, that's what you get for shooting the whirlpool over and over again. All right. Trying to save the ball, keep the ball out of the drain. Man, my accuracy is off on the whirlpool right now. There we go. And there I had to take a warning in order to save that ball because it was going to go dead center on me otherwise. 900,000. Another really difficult save. 1.2 million. And death. So I'm gonna want to try that again just to see, but so far I'm not liking it. I was watching Brian while taking a shit earlier, so I know exactly what you're doing, camper. All right, let's try this again. Nope. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm missing the whirlpool, but I'm not draining as a result of my misses. I'm draining on my successes. It's the feed out of the whirlpool that's the problem. So again, really difficult feed. Still haven't even gotten the ball back to take another shot. So we just got it back, but we had 2 major saves there in order to try and keep the ball alive. So that was a much nicer one. Good little bounce over. That was a rough save, but we got it. All right, we can shoot. I like this little rollover. So it's a nice fast shot, and it goes nicely over like that to an easy shot to the whirlpool. The momentum, the ball, it just hops over, so it's really safe, really easy to do. So rather than dealing with a post transfer, I can work towards my lock by doing that, and then just hop the ball over, shoot the whirlpool. Oh, shoot the whirlpool again, because we're at 200,000. Or we'll hold on to this ball, I guess. Shoot that shot. So that was about $1 million-ish. And there it goes. Feed out of the pops, straight down the left out lane. So far so good, Tech. It doesn't feel too bad right now at all. It doesn't feel tired, doesn't feel sore. So yeah, I'm feeling good. But I'm not gonna keep this up for too much longer, I don't think, because I don't want to push it. All right. Good save. Oh shit, there's the other warning. Gotta be careful now. Just let this hop over. Shoot the whirlpool. So 700,000 out of the whirlpool. Another shitty feed. Good little tap over there. Good live catch. Good, not a good post transfer, but a little tap over as well. So, you talking to me or are you talking to Tech, London? All right, bounce this over, and we're gonna start our multi-ball just because I needed to bail out of that shot. $4 million on that is pretty good though. All right, so we didn't hit a shot. Oh, there we go. Fuck. Come here, ball. I want you to do a better separation for me. Separate nicely. Not great. All right, so this is what we want. We got to shoot a ball into the whirlpool, but instead we miss. We got a nice clean shot at it, and somehow we fucked it up. So now we're going to get it. Shoot the spinner. Jackpot's lit. Bounce that over. Jackpot, finally. 5 million points. Now we just need to hit all the other shots. Oh, god damn it! And apparently I got a little too aggressive. Yeah, I'm eating dinner after this, London, so I won't have time to stream South Park. I actually really want to go watch Brian play Undertale too, so... Discord intermission, I don't know what you mean. And what's with the rest of you guys? All you guys seem to do this fasting thing, like Brian fasts and whatever. I just eat, you know, like, I mean, I know I'm fucking fat, but like, I don't know, whatever. At least I got the jackpot on that one, so go back to shooting Whirlpool, I guess. 19 million, but I mean 5 million of that, 10 million of that really came from the multi-ball. And there's another awful feed out of the Whirlpool. So as far as I'm concerned, Whirlpool, there's another warning, what the hell? As far as I'm concerned, yeah, the tilt bob's swinging real good. As far as I'm concerned, Whirlpool all day is not really a viable strategy. I mean, I've gotten much better scores from doing all of the things than I have from just shooting Whirlpool all day. The feed out of the Whirlpool is just too fucking dicey. So I'm not going to do that anymore. Let's see. Oh, intervention, I think. I don't know what keto diet is, dude. If you want a crappy dad joke, I practice the seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. That's my diet. Oh shit, Jesus. I don't know how the hell I saved that. That was insane. Now I've lost the rapid shot. But there we go. Yeah, definitely lost the rapid shot. There it is. Good, hurry up. 4.3 million, solid. Alright, so now we need Pipeline and Whirlpool to light multi-ball. Man, I should just... And that's the end of that. Oh, fuck off. I could have saved that. Alright, so that sucked. Now we need to do the other things. So we're going to shoot into the pipeline. Shoot into the whirlpool. Hope we survive the speed. Shoot the whirlpool again. Sperm diet. So is that the secret ingredient on your lasagna, London, is sperm? Is that what's going on there? Let's shoot the boomerang. Hey, we got a shot on the death targets for free. That's nice. Well, we haven't survived yet, so it could have killed us, but... Oh, okay, we'll take that. Nice little crappy botched live catch into a shot at the pipeline. Oh shit! Yeah, that was a what we call in the industry a Lazarus. So the ball fell below the flippers and then had enough momentum to bounce back out, which is pretty fucking awesome. It's always a good feeling when that shit happens. Ball staying, yeah. One more for the world. Alright, I'm going to shoot the pipeline. We're meant to shoot the whirlpool there. We're at 250K on the whirlpool, so that's really good value there. Oh shit. It's apparently, when we're not trying to shoot it all the time, it's giving us some better feeds. Because that was over 1 million there, I think. Oh shit. Let's see what we get this time. So we're at 1.6. So almost 2 million for that shot by itself. 2.5 for that one. Have to save the ball. So I mean, I guess if you can survive, like, so there is some value, I guess, in it, because I'm shooting. So the whirlpool right now is worth 300K for one shot. So if I bounce this over, 1.5 million for that. 2.8 for that. But now the ball's dead, so all that value goes away. So I'd have to get that lucky to survive that as a result. So, Jerf. I don't know where Jerf is. He's not here today. I'm not sure if he's still at work, but he's not on stream at the moment. Jerf will be playing in most of the pre-events with me, so we'll be doing that. We won't be streaming any of that, or maybe, no, I can't. My streaming rig is so fucking unmobile. I'm planning after the IFPA to spend a little time and research new camera rigs that make it easier to move around, make it easier to stream games, and I actually want to start doing location streaming at different locations around the place rather than just always streaming at my place. It'll give me some opportunity to play games that I don't own and also just play on games that I'm not as comfortable on. So I think that would be a lot of fun. And then I could also be doing, like, rather than playing, I could do commentary and stuff like that on people's play. So something to add more content to the channel, something to spice things up, I guess, a little bit. And we'll do definitely more of the versus match play with me and Jerf and maybe some other people after I'm done with the World Championship, for sure. So, lots of cool stuff coming down the pipeline. Speaking of pipeline, let's shoot the pipeline. Or not. Ah. I'm not meaning to really shoot the pipeline over and over here again. I'm just kind of bailing out on my shots. So, I need some boomerang. Need, lock is lit again, so we definitely want to get that out of the way. So we got another multi-ball lit. There we go. Now we get another multi-ball, and hopefully this one we get an actual fucking jackpot on.
I hope I kick ass in the World Championship as well, especially because there's a TV crew that's going to be following me around for a show on Game TV about competitive pinball playing. It's one episode they're doing, and they're following me specifically in how well I do in the tournament. So there's a little added pressure to hopefully do well, so I don't look like a fucking loser on TV. So bathroom cam. I'm happy to say that there are no dick pics of me on the internet anywhere, so I'm going to try and keep it that way for the foreseeable future. Maybe when I'm like 90 or something, and just to like, when you're crazy and shit and don't know any better, I'll just take a dick pic and put it on the internet when I'm like 90 or something. Oh, okay, here we go. Man, I seem to can't. Let me just shoot the arcade target. Alright, jackpot is lit. Damn it, I reactively flipped that away, and now I'm just being stupid. Why did I need to try and do that? I didn't need to try and do that. I was just completely dumb. And we're going to lose the ball, maybe? Yep, there it goes. And because there's no grace period, we get nothing. That sucked. See, just panicked. Panicked play there. It's not on the Ocho, it's on a network called Game TV. I don't know if that's Canada specific or not. I don't have TV, so I get all my entertainment from the internet. So that's the network that it's going on. I would hope so, Tech. I would hope so. Oh, all right. So I took a crappy pot shot at the splash because I figured there was only one target left, and now we're just trying to survive that feed.
Hit the 3 million target.
I don't know that I really want to hit the 3 million target. But apparently we do. We got 3 million. Let's go for another one. Oh, shit. Let's not do that anymore. Alright. Because we're very close to being done in the matrix here. We need one shot to the spinner. So that lights super spinner. And so this is something I'm going to do that I haven't talked about, and that's timing a mode out. Super spinner is not worth a lot of points. It's only 250,000 a spin. Completing the Safari and getting the matrix completed is much more worthwhile to me than shooting the spinner. So we just completely ignored the mode, and because we had a trap, we just trapped the ball up and waited for a 10 so that we can continue our progress and try and finish this matrix. So, I haven't done a Schatz yet, so I'm not really 100% comfortable on trying, and the end lanes aren't lit anyway, so we have to shoot these targets to death and die. That's why they're the targets of death. So we almost completed the matrix there, but died on the targets of death. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, London, but I cut cord a long time ago. I don't have any internet or any kind of TV. I download anything that I want to watch or stream it, and I've been getting more into the Twitch streaming now, obviously. So I find that very entertaining, and I really see no need to have like satellite TV or regular cable. Can't get regular cable where I live anyway, so it would be satellite TV or nothing. But I do have Netflix, so I guess I have some form of mainstream entertainment. I want to complete this goddamn matrix. Not like that, I know. Alright. Getting the lock out of the way. Since it's a nice, easy shot. We got good, strong flippers. Get a really good hurry up for 4.1 million. And we need 2 of the worst shots for to light our jackpot. The arcade target over here, which is just awful, and the spinner shot, which we have to survive out of the pop bumpers. So I'm just going to try and get control and maybe make one of the shots. See if I can't pop this up into the pipeline. Nope. There we go. So we got the arcade target. Trying to get this ball Okay, there we go. But we didn't get the spinner. Come on, separate nicely. Nope. Oh, Jesus, that was really close. This is also really close. There we go. That's a cradle separation. The hard way. Alright, we need the spinner. Shoot the spinner. Get the jackpot, hopefully. There's the jackpot. Now we need to get all the other shots to light super jackpot. So we only need the arcade target here. So we got the arcade target. Super jackpot is lit. Don't fucking drain, Jesus Christ. Come on. Damn it. Oh, we were so close to super jackpot there. That would have been super cool to get on stream. And then it dies. And you got that sweet fiber internet tech, so you should. I still have problems occasionally finding streams to watch because of my shitty internet. You must have zero problems with that at all. All right. Boomerang. Boomerang again. Nope. Survive the feed. Shoot the whirlpool. That's completely useless. Shoot into the boomerang, because why the hell not? Pipeline from random shot. Take it. Bounce that over. Shoot into the pipeline again. Shoot the whirlpool, or I mean the targets. Oh, this is coming. All right. I advance the splash. Yeah, I wish you could share your bandwidth with me too, Tech. Then I wouldn't look like a pixelated mess. And it wouldn't look like a streamy fucking, or whatever the hell's the fucking stream it is when I stream. Oh, this is bad. Oh, that was a good save. But we're not out of danger yet. Now we are out of danger, but we took a warning there. Take the whirlpool shot, or not. Take a pipeline shot, maybe. There we go. I'm gonna go with spinner first, I guess, because why not? That was weird. Oh, I was gonna say, where's the spinner mode? Fuck. And that's why we don't shoot the spinner when the spinner mode is active, because surviving that feed out of the pops is never a certain thing. I'm glad that I advanced the splash. Ah. Alright. For shits and giggles, because I haven't done it yet, I'm going to try and shots the in lane. I don't know how reasonable that is, or even where it is on the flipper, but I haven't tried it, and I'm kind of curious to see if it's possible. Jesus! So we got another Lazarus there from our shitty shots. I'm going to try again. Nope, not having any luck right now. Million round. I don't really want to shoot the 3 million target, but I'm going to shoot it anyway, because I'm crazy. Oh, Jesus, this is probably going to kill me. One more shot. Oh, 2 hits. Nice. That was 9 million for that 3 million target. That was good. Ah, and then it killed us. That's okay. Alright. What's the uptime? I guess I don't want to push this too far. Alright, one more game and then I think I'm going to have to call it. I don't want to push my wrist too hard. I said I was going to do an hour. We're at an hour and 9 minutes. I'm going to try one game and see if I can't complete the matrix or get a super jackpot. If I can't, I can't. I know I could eventually, but I don't, like I said, I don't want to push it. So, alright, cool, Tech. If you want to get started, I can have everyone raid over there. So, that's an option. So I'm only playing this last game, and then that's going to be it for me. So. Yeah. Whirlpool Advance. Don't really want a Whirlpool Advance. I want a Splash Advance. So one thing I hate about these advances, I wish that it advanced, like, I mean, in that situation, it advanced one that had already been chosen. I wish that there was a rhyme or reason to what it advanced. Like, maybe if it advanced the lowest one, I would be much happier. But the fact that it just picks them randomly is kind of annoying. Five solid shots to the lock. Oh, it bounced out on me. That sucks. That would have been a really good hurry up again. Another 4 million hurry up. And now we're not even going to get into the 3 million, 2 million. We might even lose the multi-ball if we don't get this thing into the hole soon. Because if you don't get the ball in the hole in the hurry up time, you don't get a multi-ball. So 1.7 million.
All flashing flags tonight. Check up. Shoot the ball.
That sucks, dude. Yeah, I don't buy those packs for the exact reason that you're talking about right now, Tech. It's relatively never worth it. They're so expensive, and I don't see the value. Like, it's just crazy to me how expensive they are, and you're generally disappointed by them. So, all right, we got a nice. Did we get the whirlpool? Shit, we didn't get it. Jesus, I thought we had the whirlpool down there, and I'm gonna shoot that into the outlane, maybe. Nope. It'll go to the outlane that way. Yeah, that works. Okay, I'll let the Whirlpool Millions. Pop this over. Get some Whirlpool Millions shit. Oh, I understand how that works. So, the Whirlpool Millions that lights after the multi-ball. You get one shot at it, and then that lights the million for as long as it stays in there. But if when you come out, you don't hit a slingshot, the million will stay lit, you'll have another opportunity to shoot it, so that's pretty cool. Alright. So we're kind of in jail again. We've done the hard stuff, or the easy stuff, and now we just have the hard stuff left. Well, I guess pipeline's not exactly hard. We're getting some luck on the splash, which is nice. Look at this. Look at the splash get advanced. That's great. So we've got 4 splashes. We only need this one target. Let's go for it. Take the target. There. All of the animals. Get $1 million per animal. So 1 million for the first animal, 2 million for the second animal. Didn't get that animal. All right. See if we can't get 3 million for that animal. And then shoot that animal. Yep, there we go. Special. What did I get for special? Nothing. I got to feel special for getting special. So, all right, we're in a good spot here. We're ball 1. Red's done, purple's done, green's done. So all we need is yellow and orange. You can do yellow and orange and 2 balls. That seems completely reasonable. Especially if this is going to be nice and hop over like that. So we can just keep shooting back into it. Just like this. So we'll just keep hopping it over. It's not as smooth. Oh shit! It's definitely not as smooth as right to left, but it kind of works. But we can post transfer as well. And now we're just getting all the fucking thing there. I wonder if I can do a post trap. Nope. So that was kind of, I was trying to do a post trap where when a ball's coming down, if you flip it into the slingshot, you can trap it on the flipper. So, all right, we got one more for the pipeline. And the 3 million target. So there we go. 3 million target is lit. So that was the same sort of thing. We got a 3 million hit there. I'll take one more pot shot for another 3 million. There it is. One more. And then we're going to stop. So the advanced double is lit. I haven't really talked at all about the double. So if you get double, it will double your score. But you only get 1 letter per completion of the orange column. So realistically, spelling double is not very realistic. And I think that resets game to game. So you start always with DO, and you need to get the UBLE in order to get the double and double your score. We're going to shoot the boomerang since that's the only thing left. And hope that we get some good feeds. That was a really nice live catch. Pretty happy with that one. There's another one. Well, not a good live catch. Another shot to the boomerang. We got a backward shot to the boomerang. That lights our lock. So I'm going to definitely take the lock right now because I don't want to finish this matrix without having that multi-ball completed. So we're going to go into the lock. And we need to get the pipeline and the arcade to light multi-ball. Or light jackpot either. Or light jackpot is what it is. Alright, so we'll shoot the arcade. Or we'll try and shoot the arcade. There's the arcade. I'm going to bail out into the whirlpool, which was probably a mistake because we get a good little quick backhand there. And now we want to get, there's the jackpot. So now we just need to get all the shots to light super jackpot. I'm going to try and save that because we're one shot away from, the ball's probably not going to come back. Where's the other ball? Ah, the other ball's stuck somewhere. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking advantage of it. This isn't tournament. I want a super jackpot. Ball's stuck somewhere up there. If I shoot this whirlpool, super jackpot is lit.
Shoot the rabbit for super jackpot.
30 million for a super jackpot. We just need to catch the ball. That was a really good one. Post transfer over. Oh, come on. The game's not going to give it to me. It's like, fuck you. You can't cheat and get a 30 million super jackpot. Yes, we can, motherfucker. 30 million. So there's a super jackpot. Now we need to get that ball out. Get your buddy out there, dude. Alright, maybe we can get another one with our one ball multi-ball. Cheating completely right now, but I'll take it, because I don't know where the other ball is. This is what we call a beneficial malfunction in tournament play. I'd never be allowed to do this. Alright, there goes the ball. How much shit talking is there in a tournament? Not any. I'll be right back. I need to get one of my magnets. Be right back. I need my magnet. Here it is. So, I'll talk a little bit about trash talking. I think I've talked about this before. The general mood at a pinball tournament is more like golf. It's very quiet. There's not a lot of trash talk at all. What there is a tournament that is being run this year at Pinburg, which I've been invited to participate in, and it's called the Trash Talker Invitational. And so it's going to be a pinball tournament with a bunch of podcasters that podcast pinball, and they're specifically doing, they're specifically playing with trash, they specifically want to trash talk each other. So they invited me, they invited me, one of the Buffalo pinball team invited me to be their ringer for the tournament, because every podcaster gets to invite a ringer, so they invited me as their ringer. Yeah, I'll be playing in that tournament and trash talking the fuck out of these motherfuckers. I've asked for apparently not. I don't play golf at all, dude. But there is I'm talking more like professional golf, like where if you watch on TV or whatever, where it's all quiet and shit, and maybe a little bit of clapping. But I've had to ask where the line is because I can be not the nicest person in the world. I'm sure that comes as a huge surprise to everyone. So I've had to find out where the line is. I'll have to find out where the line is so I don't cross it and make some people angry. Alright, so we got the cheap super jackpot, but I don't care. I got it, and that's all that matters. And we're going to get 2 shots to the spinner, and then we'll complete the matrix, which is what I wanted to do anyway. Or we'll drain immediately, because fuck this game. So we just need 2 shots to the spinner to complete the matrix. Come on. Here we go. But the double is lit again. Huh. And I thought we only had to do that. Interesting. I want the double. Alright, we got another light and double. Oh, no, wait. Could spell it in one ball? Jesus Christ. Alright, that's not going to happen. Alright. So I thought you had to do it in one game. Apparently you need to spell double in one ball, so that's never happening. One shot with a spinner. Holy crap, that almost died me. Killed me there. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna stream that. I should ask. That would probably be interesting to stream. There are gonna be streamers involved, so I don't see why it's not on the menu. Other than the fact that it's being, I mean, yeah, it probably could be streamed. Jesus. Alright. No, come on. Fuck's sakes. Apparently I'm missing my shot. I just need one spinner to complete this goddamn matrix. There, matrix completed. Shoot the spinner. Oh, that's the end of that. Alright, well, we completed the matrix, so we'll get the 5 million for that, which is great. And that's what you get for completing the matrix. You get an extra 5 million for every ball. So I get 10 million for ball 2, and then I get 5 million on ball 2, 5 million on ball 3. So now we're basically back to fresh. We've got the matrix completed, and the game's just gonna fucking say, you're done now. And that's it. But we did what we wanted to do. We got a super jackpot. We're putting our initials in. Oh, that doesn't have that. All right. And we completed the matrix. So I'm happy about that. Glad we got to do that on stream. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end it because I want to rest my wrist. My wrist does feel pretty good. I don't feel any pain. It doesn't feel tight. It doesn't feel weak. And that was basically almost an hour of solid play. I mean, I stopped a bunch in between to talk about shit. So pretty happy about that. It doesn't feel too bad. So yeah. I'm pretty happy. Tech, did you get your stream up and running? Because if you did, I'll go and raid him. Tech is a guy that plays South Park, so if you're here just for the pinball, that's going to be the end of the pinball portion where I'm going to probably raid Tech if he's got his South Park stream up and running. Otherwise, I just want to say thanks to everyone for hanging out with me today. As always, I appreciate the support. I appreciate the subscriptions from that London has provided, and Camper and Tech and Brian and Gamer Chick. I think did Gamer Chick subscribe? I can't remember. I think she subscribed. And then Colin McAlpine also subscribed. So you guys are all really awesome. I always appreciate the bit support. You guys have been very supportive of what I've been doing and the content I've been creating, so I really do appreciate it. And I always like to say thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. It's always very much appreciated. So yeah, if you haven't followed me already, I do appreciate a follow. This is the kind of content that I create as much and as often as I can. Now that my wrist is feeling a little bit better, we're definitely going to try and do more pinball between now and Friday. Well, I guess I should say tomorrow, because I'll be starting my tournaments on Friday, so my time will then become extremely limited, and streaming is probably not in the foreseeable future once IFPA starts. So after Friday, I won't be home probably anytime before midnight on any of those days. So I'll be playing in those tournaments, and they don't stream. And if my rig was more mobile, I would probably do it. But I can show you my rig. It's just right behind me. So that's that giant metal pole, which then goes into a pipe clamp, and that's a piece of pipe that I then have a little sort of camera rig that I jerry rigged, and all of that is held in place by a goddamn piece of concrete. And that's how I stream. It's fine for what I am, but yeah, that's what I do. So again, if you haven't given me a follow and you like the content that I created, I'll keep doing this. And I'd appreciate a follow. If you don't think I've earned it, that's cool. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys next time you have a giant metal pole in your house. I think it's in your pants, dude, probably, right? Where is text name? There it is. I need to make sure I can spell it correctly. T3KNIQU3. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. And again, thank you as always for the support. It was good hanging out with you guys, and we'll see you next time.